Hello guys, CryptoMainly here. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Obviously, yesterday the weekly close did see something new, so I just wanted to talk to you about that. So we talked about the support here. So the wick low support here, and yesterday actually the weekly candle here yesterday did close below that. So we've lost that support there. So just to give you an idea how significant that is, I did explain this in the recent video, but if you draw, the wick low to the wick high there, so that range there, you can see that 50% was actually the week before last's low, and I did say that if we lost that, then we would need to be a bit more aware of downside movement. But of course, the actual wick low there was the one we were watching, which is 2.31 trillion. And as I say, yesterday did close below that, so we got an immediate reaction from that this morning, and you can see here that this new wick has broken the previous 2 weeks wick, so we have broken the lows, the wick lows here. So again, guys, this now changes from the likelihood of being a bounce to actually now likelihood of being, actually more downside pressured. We can see, obviously, I posted this into the group last night, so we were here. The bearish signal there gave us that indication, as per the indicator here, suggesting that you could get a $2,000 move to the downside from that area, and sure enough, we've actually got more than that. So the price, as we can see there, yesterday, when we got the signal, the price, the high of that candle was 68,869, so say 68,700, and obviously the low of this range now was 64,300. So a huge dip. So another example of this indicator showing that doing its job basically. So what you can see is here, guys, which is a little bit surprising, I have to say, is that we have actually on a 4 hour time frame here, we have broken back above into this consolidation range here. So we might see some short-term upside. As you can see, the background is green there, showing that it was oversold in this territory, and the green background has finished. But you will note that the indicator hasn't crossed yet, so we're looking for the blue to cross the green to get a confirmed candle. Confirmed signal that the price is going to be going to the upside. I actually think that in reality, this is more likely going to be if we look back at this in time, we're going to see this as like a retest perhaps into this range here. And obviously we're going to get some rejections and further downside. I think we're actually going to see closer to the wick lows on this candle, which were around about the 60,000 mark, as I also explained in the video there. But any bounces that we get here, guys, just be a little bit aware. We may get a little bit more upside into sort of 67, 67 and a half, something like that. But you can see that the trajectory is now downsided. And you can also see, just if we look at the actual rate of decline there, that's actually accelerating as well. If I can find the right shape, I'll show you. Where is it? There it is. So you can see that we are actually, the rate of decline, if you like, is actually accelerating to the downside. Okay, so we didn't even actually come back up against the the range highs there. So I think that as you can see, just by drawing this roughly, you can see we may get back up to mid 67s, but you can see that the acceleration and the move is tending to be the strength is sort of is gaining for the momentum to the downside. So just be aware of that, guys. I know we've been speaking about it for a long time. We know that we've got a long way to wait. We're going to be looking at back up into the back end of the year before we see any lows, as we know. So we're looking at sort of October time. You can see there's plenty of room. There will be bounces along the way. It's not just going to come all the way back down there. But you can see that I've drawn another support line on the bottom there, just from the wick lows at the bottom. So interesting to see, if we do get back down into this range here, you'll see that you get weekly support here. You'll also have a liquidity sweep of any liquidity which is left in, below this wick here. And obviously maybe we'll find some support here. But again, guys, it's just going to take it one step at a time. There are, a few signs that I mean, there's a lot of talk about super cycle and things, guys, but I'm, be honest, I just don't think that, I think that I'd be very surprised to see super cycle this year. It might happen, there are some signs to say that perhaps that this so-called low will come earlier than October, but I've just got to do my own research into that now, guys, and I'm not sort of convinced yet. So we'll leave that for another time in another video. But certainly at the moment, pressures to the downside. Just wanted to make sure you're aware of that. Okay, guys, thanks for listening. Take care. All the best.